everyone, this is the Movie Maniac. Thank you for watching. Today we are talking about Zombieland 2 Double Tap. The movie follows zombie slayers Tallahassee, Wichita, Little Rock, and Columbus, all these years after the original film. They've essentially become a family unit at this point, and now they have to face off some developing changes in the world they inhabit. Now, if you've never seen the original, or it's been a while and you're going into this, you might think in the first 15 or 20 minutes that Tallahassee, who is played by Woody Harrelson, is going to steal the show. And you're not wrong, but you end up realizing everyone steals the show. This is really an ensemble cast, and one of the reasons that it works so well and why people want to go see more Zombieland. The laughs never stop, and they keep them up from start to finish, which is really impressive, because this is a horror comedy, and in my view, comedy films in general always struggle with keeping us laughing out loud and cracking a smile for an hour and a half, and Zombieland 2 manages to pull it off. The rules are back. Those of you who remember the original movie probably recall Jesse Eisenberg's character having a set of rules that he lives by in order to successfully survive in Zombieland. This time, we reintroduce them, and you might even say there's a new angle on them as well. There's a developing twist on the zombie situation that they're facing, and I thought that was a good way to keep things fresh. It was a good way to not have it all run stale as, okay, well, we have more of the living dead running around. I've seen that a million times. So, like other series before it kind of makes this move, and I thought that was a good idea. Double Tap might feel similar to the first film, and I can see people who dislike this movie bringing that up, but there are still enough new developments and things going on, and especially with the characters, their whole dynamic with each other has completely changed. And I don't want to give it away because I think the trailers did a magnificent job at just showing you enough and leaving room for all sorts of surprises and not feeling like you've seen the entire picture before you buy a ticket. But I will tell you that those characters are why we go. The zombie kills are great, by the way, and there's plenty of treats in there for fans of that, but really we're more interested in hanging out with Columbus, hanging out with Tallahassee, and I really like Emma Stone's character more this time around. So I believe the reason for this is, from a script and story perspective, they're just given more to do in Double Tap, which makes it a little bit stronger. They're not afraid to go up against the Hollywood rules and break them in this movie.
You're not allowed to make fun of this. You're not allowed to depict something as that.
And why do they do it? Because that's the nature of Zombieland. It's too rebellious to follow the Hollywood playbook. And I'm sure this is going to make some critics really pissed off, and I say good. Focus on making a solid picture. Don't focus on backlash. Guys, I'm going to give Zombieland Double Tap a 7.5 out of 10. I had a blast with this movie. You know, I didn't expect much. I thought maybe it would be okay. But the fact that it's just as strong as the 2009 movie, and maybe even a little better, I'm sold. This is going to go down as one of the more exciting and enjoyable theatrical experiences of this year. I just thoroughly enjoyed it from beginning to end. I can't think of one area where it dragged, and I can't think of any big duration of time where I quit laughing or that I just stopped caring. I mean, I'm invested. I think that's one of the most important things here is it's engaging. And this is one of those types of flicks where you either love what they're doing or you hate it and you've checked out. It's just not for you. It knows its audience. It knows what we want to see. It knows just the proper areas to explore and how to shake things up, but still keep that sense of familiarity. If you're a fan of the original, definitely make it to the theater to see this one. I saw it on a big Dolby Cinema screen, and I just couldn't get enough of it. Alright guys, what did you think of Zombieland? Because I don't check a lot of reviews, but there is some word that people say, oh, I just thought it was a rehash of the original, and yeah, I do think it's familiar, but I don't think it's the exact same movie. I mean, I understand, you maybe wanting it to do something radically different, but it did explore a lot of new things. It wasn't going to reinvent the wheel necessarily, but there's enough here for it to feel separate from what came before it, and I like this one a little bit better. All right, everyone, make sure to hit that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay inside the mind of a movie maniac.